spiders, idiot parents, Orbeez challenge. What in the world is going on in the world today? That's kind of redundant. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode Over the Rail podcast. Mr. Fuerte, motherfucking Mark. It's been too long, man. How you been?
Too long, man. I'm great, my brother. How you doing, man?
I am way better than I was, man. I tell you what, that COVID really kicked my butt. And then I had a couple weeks where I was healthy, and then I got a damn sinus infection, and that just lingered and lingered. As you know, not everybody else knows.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling good, finally getting able to do this, looking forward to it. So I apologize, everybody, for the absence. I've just been trying to get my health back in order, and then I'm finally there. So we intend to keep it there, man.
Hey, man, you're looking and sounding great, bro.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And, hey, speaking of, I know I'm not very active on Twitter, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Zane. What is it? Zane Vicious Goat.
My brother. Yeah, boy. What's up, my brother?
Yeah. And of course, the others like Larry and Mac Diesel. Appreciate you guys. Diesel. Keep me entertained. I know I don't always interact with you guys, but I just kind of scroll through Twitter and laugh, and I try not to get too involved on there, but appreciate everybody keeping me entertained.
Nah, man, those are my people, man. Appreciate those guys, man. Larry's my dude. Mac Diesel and Zane Bishop, boy, they've been down since day one. You guys, pretty much, you were the three people I knew from there. You know what I'm saying, from Twitter, that I actually knew in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like we ended up talking to each other and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody else is cool as fuck. You know what I mean? And like some guys, I actually started talking to some of the other dudes on a like group chat and shit like that. Those are my people too, man. I got Mikey Shredder, fucking Mac, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, dude. Like, appreciate anybody watching, man.
Yeah, good people, man, and thanks. And one of the things I wanted to, I was laughing when Zane had mentioned something about Becky Lynch and Butch, who I forget his previous name, but
Pete Dunne.
There you go. I started cracking up when he said that, because one of my friends who loves Becky Lynch, every time he would send a picture, he would text me a picture of her and say, "Oh, wow," or something like that. I said, "Dude, Pete Dunne looks."
Yeah, he did right.
Tease him about that. So when I see other people doing that, it makes me laugh, man. So yeah.
I didn't see the tweet, but I could imagine something about transitioning into Butch,
probably
or something like that. Probably.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I would say Becky Lynch is looking.
Imagination and shit.
Yep, Becky Lynch is looking rough these days, man. What's going on? Yeah, but anyhow, man, let's get into the first topic here. And now this one, I have a lot of people that I follow on social media, and I'm friends with a lot of people, and so everybody's different. But I have a lot of friends who are conspiracy theorists, biblical, doomsday, whatever it is. And so there was something that came out not too long ago about the Joro spiders. And one of the articles said, Joro spider is spreading across the eastern United States. Palm-sized spider is going to parachute down and invade and take over. And everybody, of course, those conspiracy theorists lose their minds. They think the spider's going to come kill people. And so I'm glad that there are more articles like this one coming out. This one is from npr.org. It says, no, you don't need to worry about Joro spiders. They may even be helpful in some ways. Now, as you can see, I'm not a spider person. Like, I'm not going to let a spider crawl on me. We get some freaky ones out here,
Arizona shit.
Yeah, and I don't care if they're harmless or not. I'm not doing it. But it's good to know, and hopefully this spreads more awareness to people not to be afraid of these spiders. What do you think about this ordeal, man?
Shit, man. Dude, we got big ass spiders here in Florida, man. But there's one place in particular. It's on 85th Street and Collins Avenue. There's a big park there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of trees and everything. It's like a small forest area. You know what I mean? It's like maybe a 10-block area. They got a wooded area. Dude, the spiders are gigantic, palm size. I don't know what kind of spiders they are. Big as hell, all right? But they're only in that area, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
they don't bother you. They don't come at you. They don't try to jump on you. But fuck those spiders.
What the fuck, man?
What? And that's the thing that kind of what this is saying is people should, don't worry too much. They're harmless to humans, and they might even do some good. People should try to learn to live with them. I know it's easier said than done. I mean, out here in Arizona, we have tarantulas, we have black widows, we have the little sulpugids, the sand spiders that look like scorpions. We have scorpions. We have wolf spiders, all kinds of different insect, of course, snakes, but nothing like the gators, though, right?
No, dude. I'll take gators any day of the week, dude. You guys fuck that shit over there, okay? Because fucking, a gator's not gonna crawl in your bed when you're sleeping, bro. Okay. You guys got it way worse than we do. We got fucking like giant bats, and we got gators, and we got fucking pythons now. We got sharks and shit like that, but fuck that, dude. We can avoid all that shit, okay? You can't avoid fucking giant spiders parachuting down from the heavens and shit, dude, okay? I'm not into that shit. I'll never sleep in Arizona, dude. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm gonna fucking stay awake the whole fucking time, all right? Fucking, I know what's going on over there. That's exactly why I'm not moving to Australia, okay? Because I would love to live in Australia, except for that, dude. They got everything you got and everything I got. Okay, so it's like Florida, Africa, and Arizona all at the same time, dude. They got all the bugs, they got gators, they got crocodiles, and they got fucking lions and shit. They got everything, dude. Who knows what the fuck they got going on over there? I'm not into all this forestry and these animals and shit like that, all these insects. I'm good. I'm living a civilized life,
nuts. Dude. Australia's nuts.
Yeah, man.
Now, I personally, I mean, I've been stung by a scorpion as a kid. I've done a pretty good job of not getting stung by it because where I live out here is way out in the desert. Like the city I live in is I'm on the outskirts. And I mean, this area was just developed in 2004. That's how new it is. Yeah. And so this was all desert back then. So I've encountered plenty of rattlesnakes, plenty of non-rattlesnakes. We've had scorpions inside the house. I set up glue traps in my garage. I've had rattlesnakes in my garage. The little desert mice, little kangaroo mice. I mean, you name it, we've encountered it. Black widows out by the AC unit. And what's crazy is, for the most part, spiders, if you come in with the understanding that spiders don't want nothing to do with humans. Now, if you see the old movie Arachnophobia, you think otherwise. It doesn't work like that. These guys, they don't want nothing to do with humans. I mean, we're useless to them. They can't eat us,
dude. I still have nightmares about the fucking last scene in Arachnophobia where the guy's fucking frozen still and the fucking thing's crying all over his leg and shit, dude. Fuck that. Listen, I'll fight any fucking man alive, dude. But you ain't catching me in a fucking room full of spiders. But I will fucking knock down the fucking wall like the Kool-Aid man, bro. Knock down the wall like the Kool-Aid man. I am not playing, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, man. Like I said, I'm not much of a spider person. When I first met my wife, her family lived in a far small town far away, and they lived in a little trailer. And I remember it took a while, but after I was kind of engaged and everything, I ended up spending the night. And I remember laying down and looking up, and there was these big old spiders, just 3 of them on the wall like that. And I'm like, I didn't want to sleep, man. I told my wife, I was like, hey, you got some, you see those? And she looks up and she's like, oh yeah, my mom says those are her friends. I was like, oh, hell, man.
Shit. Hey, you know what? You need to get some better friends, mom. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she was being funny, but I ended up going to a different area.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Listen, that shit'll keep me up all night, dude. We will fight. Me and those spiders are gonna fight to the death. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm probably not gonna be the one that's gonna die, but I'm not going to sleep until they're dead, dude. Or until I see them walk out of the house under their own fucking power. If you want to walk out of the house, fine. Okay? But we're not fucking, there's nothing else going on until those 3 spiders are fucking dead, bro.
Yeah.
I'm killing those spiders. And that's it.
Yeah. And we've had that, I have a little we got the fly swatters. I even got this thing. It looks like a tennis racket, but you put batteries in it and you hold a little button. Yeah, there's just smoke. Some just.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so we don't tolerate them too much in here. Now, thankfully, there hasn't been too many in here. There was one time I remember I think I got up in the middle of the night, went and drank some water, and I turned on the hall light, and I just the corner of my eye up on the top of the walkway, there's a freaking scorpion right there. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. And went and knocked it down. Thankfully, it was already dead because I have a nice insect. I don't know what you want to call it, insect repellent, the insecticide.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I spray,
like
man. Yeah, on inside the garage and around, outside.
House, like so on the barriers and shit.
Yeah, if they make it out here, if they make it into the house, they ain't living very long. And
they already fucked themselves over.
Yeah. So more power to them. They can keep trying. They can get past my glue traps, all that. They're gonna be, you are already dead. They're already dead. Yeah. So, but anyways, back to the Joro. Yeah. Back to the Joro spider, man. That's a freaky looking spider. So I feel bad for the people on the East Coast. They're gonna be visiting you all sometime very soon. They might even be at your park. They might be the ones that they're talking about. Palm-sized spiders. That's a big ass spider.
Huge.
Yeah. So you can imagine seeing something like that kind of just falling down, raining on you. That's freaky.
Yeah. They make it like they're gonna fucking come parachute in like a stormtrooper and shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are fucked. Like we're gonna be standing there and all of a sudden there's just gonna be like a fucking hail of spiders coming, dude. And we're all just dead if we don't go inside. News is really boosting that shit up.
Learn to live with them, I guess, right? Like they're saying. But I guess the good news is for all of you conspiracy theorists, these spiders aren't going to kill you. They're probably more afraid of you than anything. They don't want to do with humans. But
what I think is going to happen is we're going to have a new East-West battle, dude, between the Joro spider and the murder hornets or whatever those fucking things are. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's fucking do it.
That sure disappeared quick. And it was funny. I remember seeing something. It was during the whole political bullshit that went on during the elections. And the murder hornets were coming. And then there was no murder hornets anywhere. And somebody made a comment and said, you guys are fucking crazy or something like that. And the murder hornets were going back to somewhere. They were leaving. It's too crazy for the murder hornets here.
They're like, listen, we'll come back when you get an independent in the presidency. You know what I'm
saying? Man, yeah, what a crazy time. So, anyways, people, so yeah, spiders are freaky. Spiders can be scary, creepy. I know some people like to have them crawl and keep them as pets, crawl all over you. Hey, more power to you if that's you. It's not for me. But all you guys, be careful out there. Don't have a heart attack if you see a spider come down and land on your head. Just shoot it off, get rid of it, smash it, whatever you want to do. Nobody's gonna get
smashing that motherfucker. I'm like,
get one of them little tennis rackets, electrocute them as they fall down.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking start. Let me fucking John McEnroe up in this bitch.
There you go. Have fun with it. So, man. Speaking of having fun, man, TikTok challenges. What these things? There's always something. There's the damn Tide Pod challenge and. Just the cinnamon challenge, which, oh man, I remember that was so stupid.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, somebody always ends up in the damn hospital. So here's the latest. Now, this one is also from NPR.org. The Orbeez challenge is causing harm in parts of Georgia and Florida, police warn. That's right in your territory, man. So I don't know if anybody knows what Orbeez are, but they're like these little gel spheres, and I don't even know what the hell kids use them for, to be honest. They're just little gel spheres. So what they're doing now is they're putting them in little like Nerf guns or whatever it is, and they're just going around and recording themselves firing them at random people. Fun if you're a kid, let's go mess with this guy. Let's go mess with this lady. Kids, you're gonna mess with the wrong person and you're gonna get shot. Mark, I mean, what do you think?
I think this is the dumbest shit ever. Okay. Look, I just saw a video on Instagram today. Guy's brushing his hair, going down the street, pulls up on a couple people, and he points the brush at them like it's a fucking gun, and they go to pull out a gun, and they fucking speed away. Dude, you almost got killed playing around. You're gonna get killed fucking around, shooting somebody with a fucking harmless Orbeez, bro. You're fucking playing a fucking deadly fucking game when you're a fucking kid or you're fucking 22 years old and shit like that. You think you're gonna run around and have fun, be a fucking dumbass. You think you're gonna run around and intimidate somebody with your fucking Orbeez gun. You're gonna run into the wrong motherfucker. He's gonna pull out a fucking AK on you. You're gonna say it's a joke and they're gonna be looking like a fucking piece of Swiss cheese.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
What the fuck is wrong with people, man?
It's and in a place like the United States where guns are everywhere. Don't do it in Arizona because most people are carrying some type of actual firearm. You're gonna be a little kid. You're gonna do stupid things. That's kind of what kids do, teenagers, and of course, TikTok encourages all that dumb behavior, like the Tide Pod chat. People freaking eating soap, man. Come on, man. You know, I know sometimes I'm out of touch, but I'm not that out of touch to where that people are eating freaking Tide Pods and
dying. You can imagine how that would go bad.
So, and the cinnamon challenge, it's like, dude, that was like, I remember just shaking my head. It was funny with just how stupid these people are. And here we go again. The next stupid challenge. Let's go around and shoot random people with Orbeez. It brings up an interesting point here. Okay. Yeah, they're probably gonna be careful who they shoot. They're gonna go be cowards and go after, some little old lady or people who are helpless. But vigilantes do exist, people. Vigilantes do exist. Somebody's gonna see you doing that. And there are a lot of grumpy people in this world that don't like to see kids having fun, for one thing. Like the skateboarding kid, there's always somebody that goes and tries to hurt them. This is like free open range right here for you guys. You come out with a fake gun and start shooting people with stuff, like, assaulting them. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, I feel threatened. Pop, pop, pop. They do it all the time. You hear in the news all the time. They find a reason to shoot people. There are crazy people out there that are just looking for a reason to pull their trigger legal and say, it was self-defense, whatever it is. So yeah. Man, just stupid. Why? I mean, whatever happened to just going and playing basketball at the park? Or, I mean, you guys got video games. There's so much you can do, but you choose to go load up a gun full of stupid little Orbeez and shoot people and take a chance on getting shot for real. I don't get it, man.
Florida is a stand your ground state. If somebody feels threatened, that's all they have to say, and you're dead. They can kill you. Okay, if you pull a fucking gun, I don't care if it's a BB gun, a fucking Orbeez gun, a fucking paintball gun, a fucking Nerf gun. I don't give a fuck what it is. They feel threatened. They could pull that pistol and shoot you. Okay, they have the right to murder people here. So you fucking go ahead and play that game. You got the right to fucking get yourself killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This fucking, now is not the time to be fucking around, man. Listen. The country's in fucking turmoil. Fucking everything's a fucking mess. The world is a fucking in a fucking mess. You're gonna stop fucking around with people, man. Stop going out there and playing games. I remember there was a knockout challenge, dude. I remember that shit. But listen, you get killed here, okay? You get killed here fucking around, man. That's not you know what I mean? I don't know why people want to mess with people's sanity and their peace. Dude, that's all people want to do is live in peace, dude. They don't want to be harassed. They don't want to fucking be threatened, and they don't want to have people shooting them. They don't want to have people playing games with them. Dude, you're playing games with your own fucking life. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody's going to fucking run up on me and shoot me with a fucking Orbeez without getting retaliated on.
Yeah.
Dude, how about this? Even if you're in your car, I get your license plates. I know how to find where you live. Okay?
It's not that hard.
Your fucking house, dude. No, it's not hard at all, man. It's easy as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. I will find you and I'll go to your house and I'll fuck you up, dude. And that's it. You understand what I'm saying? And there's fucking people way worse than me because I'll go there with my bare hands and beat the shit out of you and your kids or whatever. I don't give a fuck what happens. Dude, I'm telling you, fucking there's way worse people in the world than me that will go to your fucking house with a gun and shit. Okay. Yeah. I'm still old school where I'll fucking put up my dukes like the old Irish guy. You're fucking lucky. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Fucking there's people that'll go over there and fucking shoot your ass, dude. You fucking people keep on playing these games, dude, and they're surprised when they get retaliated on and they get shot and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I was just having fun. I was just playing. I'm a victim. Yeah, now you're a victim.
Yeah.
But it was it was funny a minute ago when you were shooting Orbeez at somebody. It's like, you know what? Shoot each other. Go out somewhere to a park, shoot each other, get a paintball gun, whatever it is, go to that. Figure it out. But don't go around just messing with just random people. And you're gonna get your likes on TikTok, but eventually you're gonna get some hands laid on you, and eventually you're gonna get shot or shot at for real.
And just think about it. Nobody deserves to be bothered like that, man. You think you're having fun. You don't have fun at other people's expense, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
You fucking dirtbag.
Yeah. It's always some
fucking Orbeez motherfucker. Fuck you.
Right. Why can't we got to have some other, we got to do some other weird challenges. I mean, that's why the country's so messed up. They got all these stupid, useless challenges, whereas other countries, they're having other challenges where they're actually creating stuff, doing stuff that'll benefit the world. Why don't you guys, young people and anybody, use your brains and do some other kind of challenge where, you can improve the world or do something good, show people how to make money challenge, whatever it is. Maybe I'll do that. I'll tell you guys how to make money, invest your money, whatever it is.
There you go.
It ain't gonna get no traction.
That's a whole fucking other show. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a good idea. Listen, people in Ukraine are having a fucking don't get shelled challenge. Okay, they're having a don't get fucking bomb challenge by fucking Russian invaders. All right, stop fucking around, man. People, dude, real life is happening right now. Stop fucking around. Get your head out of your ass and stop fucking playing with people's lives, dude.
Yeah.
Life is precious, and people don't want you to be infringing on their fucking peace, man. Let people have their fucking peace.
Go get a damn job.
And get a fucking job, you fucking bum.
You ain't gonna make it as a TikTok influencer, none of that stuff. There's too many of those already. It's saturated. You're not gonna make it.
Listen, man. If I see anybody shoot anybody with Orbeez in my vicinity, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Okay, that's it. Fucking go ahead and shoot your Orbeez. Fucking anybody shoots me or with Orbeez, I'm gonna fucking stick that gun up your ass and pull the fucking trigger till the Orbeez go click. Okay, that's it. That's it. Don't fucking play with people.
In a quick story, when I was younger, I worked at a Blockbuster Video, and I remember a coworker of mine was always messing around, always having fun. He decided he was going to start shooting rubber bands at people. He shot one and he missed, and actually almost hit a customer. And that customer was not happy. He comes around, he goes, you almost got me with that. And he was pissed, man. And the guy just turned pale. He was like, oh shit. He never did that again. But I mean, it's something as simple as a rubber band accidentally hitting somebody. I mean, he was this close to, who knows what that guy would have done? I mean, especially in that area where I used to work. I mean, there was drive-by shooting. There was drug dealers that got shot at in the parking lot, and it was crazy, man. But anyhow, speaking of getting jobs, man, we got our questions. We got a couple of questions here, which is actually pretty fun. This is one of my favorite segments. We got our friend here.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
I love that lady.
That's my boo.
What's funny is I was looking for more videos of her, and I found one where she was like at a skate country or a roller rink somewhere, and she was just having a great time. She's just she's dancing and skating. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send you the link. But she's talking to people, having fun. So maybe she was on her meds. I don't know. Maybe it's just when she gets off her meds. Maybe she hates going shopping. I don't know. But
maybe there's no Muslim people at the roller rink.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Anyhow, so the first question we got here comes from Marcus. Now, Marcus says, recently, I've taken on a new job, but things are great. I'm busy all day and the time flies. My problem is my girlfriend. In my previous job, I was able to hop on social media and like her posts, make comments, etc. Since starting this new job, I'm honestly not able to do that with being so busy. My girlfriend gets upset when I don't like or comment on her posts during the day and appears to be getting jealous for no reason. What should I do?
Man, listen, Marcus. Listen.
You motherfucker!
Fucking Just get out of there, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, you're fucking working, dude. You're fucking busy. You know, like, what do you, you're worried about the, like, we were just talking about how shit is, like, life is too serious, dude. You're worried about the fucking internet and likes and clicks and shit like that. That's what she's worried about. That's what she's worried about, dude. Fucking, how about you get with a woman that has some fucking substance? All right? Fuck, man. That's what you're worried about. You're worried that she's worried about that. Get some control of your relationship. I'd be like, hey, fuck that. Let's have this conversation. I'm busy. I'm doing things. I don't know, whatever. If I'm, it doesn't matter whose shit I'm clicking on. If I don't see your shit, it doesn't matter. This is the internet. Stop it. All right? Cut it out, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to put up with that shit, man. I'm going to be like, look, I really like you. We've been together, but this is a deal breaker. If you keep on bringing this shit up just leave it alone, because this is meaningless. If meaningless things are important to you, we can't be together because I'm trying to do something. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something in my life. Yeah. I can't be with somebody that puts such an importance on fucking likes. It's a little fucking... Okay, that's it.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And honestly, Marcus, I don't know that I have much different advice to give you on that. Okay, so let me take it back a little bit. Okay, if you want, have the conversation. Start there. Okay, there's some good advice right there. Have the conversation. Say, hey, you know what? I'm enjoying this job. It's a new job. I'm busy all day. I would love to get online and like all your posts and comment like I used to. Maybe, but you let her know that you're working to be able to afford stuff, take her out, buy her stuff too, whatever it is. If that's what you're doing, I don't know the whole details of it. If she can't understand that, then maybe it's time to move on, man. I mean, you're obviously doing stuff. She's on social media all day. I don't know if that's a good recipe, man. So, just kind of weigh your options, look at it from a bigger perspective, big picture thinking. You know what I mean? If you're doing stuff, you're moving up in your career, keep moving, man. Keep moving, keep going, keep making that money, move up the career ladder, whatever it is. You don't need to be stressed out by this. And that goes both ways. Ladies, if you have a man that you're busy working and you got the guy that's, you didn't like my post, you didn't comment on it, what's going on? People got their priorities all screwed up now. It's just a mess. Social media has just taken on a whole thing. I mean, it's just like the crazy people on Twitter. Twitter, it's an app. It's not a real place. You could have 10 million followers on Twitter, and you go out into the real world, people don't know who the hell you are.
Dude, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're big in the wrestling community. You're big, and
there's fucking people on TV that fucking people wouldn't know who the fuck they are, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's wrestlers out there that only 800,000 people watch that show, and there's fucking 370 million people in America. You know what I'm saying? Fucking that's not saturation, dude. You're not Jerry Seinfeld. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do, you know what I mean? You got 1 million followers on Instagram. Guess what? 400,000 of those are fucking fake, dude. And the rest of those people barely even look at their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's not the internet's not important. You know what I mean? If you're on there and you're making money, that's one thing. You know what I mean? But still, there's people on fucking, nobody knows who the fuck PewDiePie is, and that guy got 110 million fucking, subscribers on YouTube and shit. Yeah. An average person in the world wouldn't know who that guy is, and he got 110 million subscribers, man.
Yeah. I've heard the name. I don't know who he is or what he does, but I know he's got millions of subscribers. But I guarantee I go to work tomorrow and I call all my coworkers. Say, you guys ever heard of PewDiePie? I guarantee probably none of them have. Same thing with any kind of insta famous personality, Instagram influencers. Say, it's great that you built up your followers. However you did it, doesn't matter. Good for you, but at the same time, it's meaningless. It's meaningless. People don't care. So don't let likes and comments and shares and retweets, don't let that bother you. Don't let that define you, man. Seriously. I don't understand that. I don't care that we, it's funny. Somebody made a comment to you not too long ago about the podcast. They only got 12 subscribers. Like, yeah, but we get a lot of views. We get a lot of views. We get a lot of downloads.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, working on it, boy. Listen, quality is more important than the viewership right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what these that's what a lot of television shows don't understand. They just like AEW. They do things just to get a little quick rating, but they don't put quality work into it. They don't put thought into what they do. Even when they do put thought into it, they have like a storyline that lasts over a year, right? Yeah. But it's like it's elementary shit. You know what I mean? Like the way the people talk, the twists and turns. They're like, oh, this has been such a deep story. It's not, man. Like the Hangman Page. They're like, oh, this is, genius. It's really not, man. It's like, the guy, he was friends with Kenny Omega, and then he wasn't, and then he became his drinking problem got too bad, wink, wink, but it didn't, it was all, and then he got friends, they brought him up. It was like, his the Dark Order people. I don't watch this shit, but I know the story, but you know why? Because it's so simple. It's like, it's thoughtless. You know what I'm saying? And they think they're fucking writing Shakespeare, dude. It's nonsense.
That's how I've seen that, man. And
yes, man.
I don't watch wrestling anymore. I don't have a desire to watch it. I still follow my timeline, and Twitter still hits with few wrestling accounts. And I just, man, it blows my mind. Like, I don't understand how people, kind of like with politicians too, or anybody, like celebrities, people get so mad, so caught up in this social media thing. Yeah, it's like, you say one bad thing about their favorite character, and they're sending DMs, threatening people, wanting to kill them, saying, I'm gonna murder you and this and that, and I'm gonna kill your family. It's like, just because I said I didn't like your favorite wrestler. It's seriously the land of confusion. People are just mentally ill, and that's one of the reasons I don't do a lot of follow. I'll like the occasional tweet. Mac Diesel sometimes put something funny. There's a couple other guys on there. I can't think of their names right now, but they're pretty funny. They say some stuff. They just do stuff to rile people up, yourself included.
Yeah, shit, that's all I do. That's all I do. Fuck with people on there, man.
Yeah, and they get so mad. Yeah. So anyhow, Marcus, figure out what's more important: your sanity, your wallet. And you don't need to be, if you're doing well in your career, you don't need to be stressing about somebody who doesn't have their priorities straight. So have the conversation. If it doesn't go well, move on. There's other fish in the sea, my friend.
Marquez, get a woman with some substance, dude.
There you go. Substance. All right. Oh, here we go. So this one comes from Arlene. Arlene says, I've been trying to land a job in my career field, and while the field isn't important, my biggest issue is that I've been to 5 interviews with different organizations and have not yet been given an offer. Can either of you offer any type of advice on how to land a job? I'm starting to get discouraged.
Well, it depends on your qualifications. Are you going for jobs that are out of your range, that are out of your skill set? You know what I mean? It depends. You can't just get any job. You know what I mean? You have to go, you have to go look for jobs within your range. What do you do? Are you overshooting the goal here? You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting any callbacks at all. It might be how you're presenting yourself. How are you dressing? You know what I mean? Are you dressing too sexy? Are you dressing too frumpy or whatever? You know what I mean? Are you not wearing like fresh clothes? Or how do you talk? How do you speak? Are you presenting yourself well? Are you well spoken? There's a lot of factors. There's too many factors to even just give like clean advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm glad you asked this, because I used to actually work as I was the director of career services at an independent college a long time ago. But I used to give people advice, train people how to go and get that interview. So first thing first, when you go into an interview, bring something to write with, and bring a notepad, pen, pencil, whatever it is. But additionally, before that, let's okay. How does your resume look? Bring one with you. Do some research on the company that you're trying to get into. You know, by research, I mean just simple stuff. Google the organization, their values, their mission statement, all that stuff. Write it down. Have notes already prepared. Put together some questions to ask the interviewer. Not how much am I going to get paid? What kind of benefits you got? How much time off? No. Not those type of questions. Because most of the time they're going to tell you that. The advantage you have as an applicant right now is that people want to hire people right now. Like they just can't hire people right now. People don't want to work, whatever it is. So you have a little bit of an advantage. Not too much. You have some leverage. So when you remember, when you're in an interview, you're interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you. You know, you might be desperate for a job. Don't come off as desperate. That's the other thing. You know,
confidence.
Yeah, have confidence. Don't be nervous. Don't be start sweating. They ask you a question. Practice on it. You know, look in front of a mirror. Look how silly you look, and change your facial expression. Whatever it is, work on your confidence. Know what you're talking about. Have at least 5 questions prepared. You know,
I always ask about like if there's room for advancement and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good at getting jobs. Like, dude, that's the number one thing right there. Be confident. I've quit jobs on a moment's notice because I know I could just go get another job. You know, like pretty much all you have to do is go present yourself well. I mean, like, I think for what you're describing is for like more of a professional, you know what I mean? Like, I like that, dude. Like for me, I don't go for those corporate jobs or anything like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, I just go in there with my attitude showing, you know, feeling confident. I do ask questions. You know what I mean? There's always a point in the interview where they start explaining to you what the job is. Like you already have the job. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a point where they start telling you things. And then like, to me, that's when I start getting confident. I'm like, oh, there you go. They're already like explaining it to me like I'm there. You know what I mean? And right there, that's when all the anxiety goes away and I start feeling comfortable and you know what I mean? I always keep myself very professional. And as you can see, I'm not a very professional person, but I fake that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you can.
You know what I mean?
Can.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and stay respectful, dress well, you know, get a haircut, shave, you know, get your hair done, lady. You know what I'm saying? Make
Show up on time.
Before, even earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 10 minutes
early.
10 minutes early.
There you go.
You know, chances are whoever's interviewing you is interviewing other people and they got appointments lined up. They got their regular job duties. So 10 minutes is a perfect time to show up on time, be presentable, be confident, ask questions. And like Mark said, when they start, if you recognize that part where they're talking like you got the job, that is a perfect opportunity for you to even say, oh, you know, normally, you know, people don't talk like that unless they got the job or, you know, some make a comment like that, you know, oh, you're giving me a lot of information. When do I start? You can joke about that. Lastly, at the end of the interview, ask for the job. Ask work on that too, because people are like, that's. I remember when I used to train people, they would say that's kind of aggressive. I'm not going to do that. Well, then you're not going to get the job, man. Somebody's going to ask that question. Somebody's going to be more confident. Don't be afraid to, say, if they say, why should we hire you? That's always one of the tough questions. I'm a hard worker. I do a good job. No. What separates you? What is it going to do? Be confident. Find some good qualities within yourself, and that's part of the other thing is when you're interviewing, you set yourself up for success with that question. You know what I mean? You ask the questions, what's the turnover like? In my position that I'm applying for, what's the turnover like? Like how often do you cycle people in? What's the biggest reason for the turnover? Then you start take notes. Then you start putting together this little formula of figuring out, okay, if the turnover is high because it's a stressful job, because the hours are crazy, then you got to start thinking, do I really want to work here?
Yeah, that's it.
But put those pieces together, and at the end you can say, well, your turnover was high because this and that. On the contrary, I'm none of those things. I'm able to handle stressful situations. I don't mind working late, whatever it is. Sell yourself, what you're doing, and put it on there and say, so when do I start?
Yeah, these qualities that I have and this experience that I have are why I'd be a good fit for this position. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sell yourself, dude. You're selling yourself. That's all you're doing, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And they might not ask you that question. They'll say, okay, well, that's it. I don't have any questions. You have any questions for me? Oh, no. If you already asked your questions, that's okay. But the last question should be, so what is the next step in the hiring process? And something like that. Well, just a lot of questions. And I should probably do like a little independent episode on how to do that. But
that would be good.
The other thing to remember, whether they ask you, why should I hire you? Or if they say any of the questions, you ask the question and shut up. Let them talk next. It's just like in sales. When you're trying to make a sale, close the deal, you ask them, so do we have enough to move forward with this deal? Put them on the spot. Let them answer. First person that speaks loses. That's the rule in sales right there. When you're at the table negotiating a deal, you make your pitch, stay quiet, look at them, smile. Whatever it is, just develop a personality. Because like I said, they're looking to see if you're going to fit in good with their culture, their organization, your personality. If they're very relaxed and you're kind of high strung, you're probably going to scare them. If they're a bunch of introverts and you're like this in your face person, no, they might be looking for another introvert, but they might be looking for somebody like you. Who knows? That's why it's important to get a feel for the interview, look around, do some research on the company, find out, there's resources everywhere. There's plenty of information out there. Just get off of TikTok and go look stuff up. That's my advice.
Can't you see that, you son of a bitch?
Anywhere, man. You kind of like match energy with, the situation you're in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Dude. As simple as that.
Yeah, that's it. Listen to our friend.
You motherfucker!
Oh, man. Okay. So that was another edition of...
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
It never gets old.
That lady, man.
All right. So enough of that. Wish you all the best of luck on your future endeavors.
Yeah, good luck.
All right. Well, man, it's time to get into our last part of not necessarily the last part, but we're winding it up. We're more than halfway through. Next article we got is some craziness, man. Barstoolsports.com. I love that place.
They're the best.
This one says high school hockey player decides to call it a career, runs up into the stands to fight a parent.
What the fuck, man?
As we're talking here, you're going to be able to see the video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to have the video playing here so you can kind of take a look at it. This student probably just finished his last game, whatever it is. And who knows how it happened, but he's sitting here. He's saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then he runs up into the stands in ice skates.
Ice skates, dude.
That's impressive. Runs upstairs in ice skates, punches this guy, and then everybody intervenes and starts tackling people, holding people down, and get off him, get off me, blah blah blah. Insanity, man. Total insanity.
Dude, that's a fucking Happy Gilmore shit right there, dude. The price is wrong, bitch. Boom. He fucking ran up those stairs and those skates. That was fast.
Yeah.
Bam. You know what I mean? And that dad was not ready for that aggression, dude. There's nothing worse than a fucking 15-year-old kid going through fucking puberty on steroids and shit. Fucking probably taking like some fucking deer antler and shit like that. Because you know what I mean? Like fucking
The deer antlers.
It'll fuck you up. Because a hockey player will fuck you up, dude.
Literally ran up the stairs in ice skates.
Like, fuck your dad, Billy.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been ice skating once in my life, and it was hard. I can't imagine running upstairs in ice skates.
Dude, I can't even ice skate on ice skates. How about that?
Right? I mean, so that was impressive in itself. The punch was impressive too. Looks like he connected. And
it was clean.
Yeah. So, was the kid in the wrong? Yeah. But
fuck yeah.
What about the parent? What does that say about the parent, man? And this is a problem in sports, youth sports. What is this guy's problem? Why is he over here talking trash to a kid, a teenager kid? Maybe he checked his son in the game. Maybe he played dirty. That's the game, man. That's the game. Any sports you play, there's going to be dirty players. Man. That's kind of you play football. Sometimes just, somebody's going to hit the knees, gouge the eyes, whatever it is, the dog piles in football. Not everybody's going for the football. You know what I mean? They'll do whatever they can to get you to let go of that ball.
There's a lot of guys sticking their finger up your ass and shit like that, dude. I'm telling you, I've seen stories where they talk about that shit like it's fun, like. Yeah. Nobody ever got me,
Yeah, and whatever, more power to you. But same thing in basketball. Elbows go flying. People get their face cracked, whatever it is, and knee to the thigh. That hurts, man.
That fucking hurts.
There's just a lot of it going on. So, but to have this parent over here just trash talking on this kid, come on, man. It's youth.
It's like, come on. Not just youth sports, man. It's like people care too much about fucking sports, man. Yeah. Do something with yourself.
Yeah.
All right. To get that invested where you're yelling at a fucking 15-year-old fucking kid, man. You're yelling at a kid. He's playing a game. He's trying the game that he loves. He's trying to enjoy himself. You deserve to get punched in the face, you jerk off. You know what I mean? Straight up. I'm glad that, listen, that kid probably didn't have a future in hockey anyway. He doesn't have any sense. You know what I mean?
Like,
yeah. So listen, that guy fucking deserved to get punched in the face by somebody. If you were yelling at my kid like that, I'd go, dude. But damn, I can't even skate on skates, dude. That kid fucking ran up those stairs like a fucking like dude. That shit was impressive, dude. Like Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles and shit, dude. Fucking did that shit.
Yeah, and I mean, again, two wrongs don't make a right, but at the same time, it happened. Whatever it is, who knows if that kid has a short fuse, whatever it is. But there's no need to be trash talking them kids. If your team lost, your kid's team, your nephew's team, whatever it is, they lost. They lost. If that kid gave him a dirty shot in the game, check on your kid. If he's all right. It's part of the game. Hockey's not a easy sport. For one thing, you got to skate.
Yeah,
you beat each other up. That's why all their teeth are missing.
Even if it was, the kid hits your kid, dude. Fuck that, dude. Shut up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go check on your kid. Make sure he's all right. It's part of the game, dude.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing your kid. You're embarrassing yourself. Like it takes a simple-minded person to get that worked up to fight a 15-year-old kid, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be a fucking idiot.
There's no money. You're not getting paid. The kids aren't getting paid.
Yeah.
It benefits nobody to get that, man. Like you said, to get that invested in a freaking game that's meaningless. Maybe not to the kids. They, when you're that age, everything, is important. You get so I played sports when I was a kid. Same thing. I'd get so worked up.
Your dad shouldn't be involved like that.
Yeah. My dad used to have to tell me, calm down. It's only a game. Think about it. In 10 years, what's it going to matter? You got a point, Dad. I'm still fucking mad,
Yeah, you fucking tell that to Al Bundy. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. But
4 touchdowns in the fucking last game.
Yeah. So, to show some class, man. And I see same thing. I coached my son's football team a few months back. And just the amazing how some of these parents just get crazy, and they start screaming and cussing at the referees who are volunteers, non-paid volunteers. screaming at the opposing coaches, opposing players. I mean, these are 10 to 13-year-old kids, and you got people screaming at them, cussing and starting fights. It's like, man, you people some low class motherfuckers, man. Sorry, excuse my language.
Yeah, nah, you get your ass kicked for that shit over. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you're fucking yelling at somebody's kid. You should get your shit kicked in. You fucking yelling at somebody's kid like that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that you didn't turn out to be a professional athlete, genetics, bad decisions, whatever it is.
Man.
Your kid probably ain't gonna do it either. So stop trying to treat them like a professional athlete. It's youth football, whether it's flag, tackle.
No matter what, the parent is, you got to set a good example, not just for your kid, all the kids there. Yeah. You understand? I understand you want to take this shit seriously. You know what I'm saying? And it is serious. Yeah. Competition is important for children to develop. And you know what I'm saying? It's a big part of fucking development in a child to adulthood. But it doesn't give you the license to go crazy and yelling and screaming at the game. It doesn't make sense. You're there, you're there to set a good example, dude. You're there to support your kid. Yep. Not to fucking enjoy You're not even there to enjoy the fucking game, dude. You're not there to have fun. You're not there to fucking be invested in it. You're not there. You don't even care who wins, dude. You care how you care that your kid competed, and you're there to support him whether he wins or loses. You're not fucking get the fuck over it, dude.
Yeah. And lo and behold, this guy humiliated himself. First, he was picking a fight with a teenager, and then the teenager whipped his ass.
With his ass.
Get what you deserve, man.
Like a bitch.
He's a minor. He's not getting charged shit. You hit him, you're going, some bad shit's gonna happen. So yeah, I don't know the whole underlying story or whatever it is. All I know is what I see here, and the parent was talking enough trash, pissed the kid off for that kid to run up and sock him. And don't do it if you're past your prime and you don't practice fighting or anything like that. Don't try and fight somebody that's a lot younger, quicker, and more athletic than you. It's just not going to end well.
I saw a fucking 12-year-old kid do a fucking 360 windmill dunk the other day. I'm like, fuck life, dude. I'm going to go fucking lay down.
Yeah, them genetics play a hell of a part sometimes, though. Good for that kid, man. Hope he has a great future. So,
good for him.
Moving on to our final topic, and this is we're going to expand not just on this one here. So this is an article from Barstool Sports. This Kevin Durant clearly hates Nets fans. Tells them to shut the F word up and sit down. So this ties in with this, and the first question I want to ask is, are athletes, sports entertainers, whatever, in that category, entertainers, actors, are they getting soft? Like, have they always been this soft? I know social media didn't exist back, 90s and 80s and beyond, but it just seems like every time you turn around, you see an athlete get their feelings hurt. You see wrestling is really bad about that. They get their feelings hurt. Yeah, it's bad. Like and some, not all of them. There are some that just ignore it. They like playing the heel and they talk trash and they don't respond to anybody, or they'll do a comeback. Nia Jax was good about putting people down.
Yeah, I love her.
That was fun, but it just seems like every time you turn around, somebody's getting their feelings hurt, or they're cussing out people and just making them look themselves look kind of foolish. Well, what do you think, man? What do you think about all this?
Dude, I think it's part of the fucking game.
Yeah.
I've seen NBA players have people thrown out of the building for talking trash. All right. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's part of the fucking game. That's part of the fun of going to that shit. That's part of letting off steam, yelling at the guy, hey, you suck, hey, fuck you, whatever it is. So what, dude? You're getting paid fucking hundreds of millions of dollars for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these fucking professional wrestlers, that's fucking part of it. That's part of the show. That's part of the feelings you're trying to incite. You're trying to get people to boo. You're trying to get people to yell and scream. Thunder Rosa did a speech, okay, at the end of her match with Ember Moon because people were saying Ember Moon is fat. Guess what? Ember Moon is fat. They said something that was true. So the fuck what? I'm fat too. I'm fat bastard. Everybody loves that shit. Fucking embrace the shit.
I like it.
Okay. I love Ember Moon, dude. Well,
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Know what?
I like Ember Moon.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, fucking dude. But listen, sometimes you got to dress accordingly. You know, you can't wear the same outfit that you were wearing 20 pounds ago, dude. Because it's gonna. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna look right.
Yeah,
Ember Moon's great, dude. But fucking people were calling her fat, giving her a hard time. So what, dude? There's a wrestling crowd. These people fucking make fucking $9 an hour. They spent 2 hours worth of their hard-earned work money on you. And you're gonna fucking give them a lecture when they were just having fun with you. Listen, stop it. You have to stop with the fucking, with the bullshit. These people are fucking taking everything so personally. The crowd was affecting my mental health. Fuck you, then get out of wrestling. Get the fuck out. You don't belong there. Listen, I did something illegal. I did something to incite the wrestling fans. Dude, I had 20,000 people to tell me to kill myself, or they wanted to kill me. All right, tell me they're gonna find my address and they're gonna come get me. Oh, I'm going to Miami Beach. I'm gonna find you. I seen you in South Beach before. I'm gonna kill you. Like, listen, I fucking had like 20 million people looking at my fucking Twitter, and fucking a lot of those people just wanted me dead, or they were fucking calling me fat. Dude, the insults I got were fucking hilarious. By the way.
I remember
hilarious.
You were liking and retweeting all of them, and after a while they caught on, and they were like, "Wait a minute."
They're like, "Wait."
That brings up a good idea. You know how we've talked about it in the past, the rough and rowdy fights. Maybe we should issue a challenge to one of your haters or whatever it is, or your fans. I'm gonna call them your fans. Dude. Maybe you guys talk a big game, talk all this trash on Twitter. Maybe we do like a little. We can reach out to Barstool Sports and Rough and Rowdy and say, hey,
listen,
Mark versus one of his fans.
Some fucking guy, dude, just put on my YouTube today. We should fight. I'm like, who the fuck are you, dude? Why should we fight? Let's see. What are you fucking like? Listen. If you're fucking John Jones's burner account, I don't want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't got no fucking, if you ain't been fucking training in a dojo and you want to fucking throw some hands and you think you're fucking tough, I'll fucking fight you. No problem. I'll fucking dummy you the fuck up. I'll tell you that much right now. Listen, I'll finish it with an uppercut. Okay, how about that?
Maybe it's the ice skate kid. Who knows?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Nah, fuck shit. Hey, listen, man. I'm fucking hit that kid with a fucking the Tanya.
Oh man.
Fucking little shit. Yeah.
Maybe it was that dad. He's looking for more. But hey, that's a good question though.
Needs to fucking change his name.
Oh yeah, he needs to go into hiding, or whatever.
Yeah, dude, go fucking move to the East Coast with the Joro spiders, dude. You're fucking better off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe at some point we'll get there. I know that Rough and Rowdy issues out some payments, and maybe I'll throw in some cash too to the little payout there to incentivize this. If you guys are very brave and you want to talk trash, maybe we'll get there.
We gotta get some sponsors on that, no problem.
Yeah.
Get some fucking listen. Oh, you know what? I'd just like to give a shout out to Joey Janela. I heard you're retiring, man. Good for you. One thing is, you always got to go out flat on your back, my brother. Let's just keep that in mind. Good luck. Hey, you know what? I heard he's gonna have a petting zoo or something like that. Good for him, man. I'm an animal lover, man. I'd love to donate to that, man. You fucking hit me up, Joey.
Right? Yeah, save the animals. But you know what's funny is you mentioned that the tradition in wrestling is go out flat on your back. But I think the culture in that has changed again to the fragile egos, where they now you have these wrestlers putting, I'm the promoter, I'm the booker, they're putting themselves over. And my last match, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna change the industry. or everything's just so fragile nowadays. Professional athletes. And, I remember not too long ago, this was probably maybe a year or two ago, everything just kind of flies, where they used to do these little challenges where they would list wrestlers in different tiers, $5, $4, 3, 2, 1. And they would say, you have $25, build the perfect roster. And I remember, I think it was Natty Neidhart. She was in the dollar range, and she took issue with it. She's like, I truly believe I'm worth more than $1. And everybody, oh, poor Natty, you guys shouldn't do this. And
no, dude. Hey, but you know what? She's absolutely right, bro. Because I would definitely put her in the $2 range, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? She's not a fucking $1, dude. Don't fucking try her like that, bro. She's a fucking $2.
Well, and here's the thing. Yeah, I get it.
No, listen,
more than $1.
And she could be a $5 if the limit is $10. All right, how about that?
There you go, Natty. See, we love you,
Natty. We love you, dude. Hey, listen, her and her sister have the best fucking YouTube, bro. Best fucking YouTube. Yep. Best YouTube. I
agree. I've seen some of them videos. I'm like, slap.
Shit. Watching that shit.
Yeah.
Her sister. How about this? Hi, Jenny Neidhart. How you doing? If you're ever in Florida, hit me up.
Hit up Mark. Hit up motherfucking Mark. Yeah, so just the fragile egos, and it's weird because wrestlers technically most of the time are characters, unless your name's Keith Lee, right? The guy can't. I can't pretend to be mad. What are you talking about?
Hey, listen, like something about that is that he literally cost himself hundreds, not tens of millions of dollars, bro. Tens of millions of dollars. He went from having tens of millions of dollars to having dollars. How do you do that? How the fuck do you do that? I can't just act mad. You can't just act mad. Then have your fucking wife kick in the balls right before you go out, dude. Do something, man.
Mark Henry.
Do something.
One of my favorite wrestlers of all time is Mark Henry. During the I forget what he called it, but when he was the champ, when he beat Randy Orton,
the House of Pain or whatever.
Yeah,
something like that, dude. That was the
best. That was the best. I mean, and I remember the way they built that up. He was just pissed off, and he wrecked everybody, and he was the champ. That was the all-time great. You think he was always pissed off? No, he's playing a part. When AJ Lee was wearing a training bra and everything. He was just on a roll. That was peak Mark Henry. He just peaked.
Remember when he retired with the pink jacket?
Yeah,
and fucking John Cena came out and gave him a fucking hug. Dude, he seen the hug and just picked him up and dropped his ass. He's like, he went from so left at the time. Oh, what?
There you go,
Keith. The best shit ever.
You're notes.
Big, you're bad. That's all you had to do, man, was just get into it. It's not just being mad, it's getting into it, man. Be there, be present, dude. Get in the moment. Guess what? There's gonna come a point, it's coming very soon, where I'm gonna be like this all the fucking time, dude. There ain't gonna be no regular fucking Mark left. You understand? Because that's my money. You understand? There ain't gonna be no, hey, Mark at home is nice and cool. There ain't gonna be no fucking Mark at home anymore. Mark's always gonna be out in the streets. That's it. It's gonna be fucking, because I'm out here for this money, dude. I ain't got much time left. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make the most of this shit. Keith Lee, you gotta fucking learn. I'm gonna teach you. Just watch me. Watch me. I'm gonna teach you how to be in the moment, how to be present, how to be in the fucking business, dude. This is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what it is. You got to make it yourself. You don't get mad. You got to be. You have to be whatever you have to be. You have to be yourself, but you have to be a fucking yourself in the moment, dude. That's all you have to do is be in the moment.
That's it, man. Capture it. And
I am.
Getting back to the athletes and these entertainers who are very, very soft. We have the other side of it where the fans can be a little bit crazy. Yeah. I went to an Arizona Cardinals game on Christmas Day. I watched them lose to the Colts. It was a good game. It was competitive. Now I was right behind the Cardinals bench, and you have Cardinals fans are there's some good ones, there's some passionate ones, but there's some ones that just are overbearing, crazy, and they don't even know who half the team is. I had this one lady sitting behind me, and she's just cussing up at Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, you suck. Kiss my ass, Kyler Murray. We want Colt McCoy. I'm thinking, you don't want Colt McCoy over Colt. She didn't even know who James Conner was. She was like, "Where's that one guy that runs the ball good?" She was asking everybody like, "Oh, Connor's right there in a hoodie, man. I know what he. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan, so I know damn well who James Conner is." I'm like, he's right there in the hoodie. He's here. They didn't even know he was injured. You know what I mean? So and she's just the whole game. She's screaming, cussing at Kyler Murray. It's like, dude, you realize the other team gets paid to play too, right? And then there was another time where the Cardinals, I think they had like a 3-and-out on a drive. This guy, I seen him walk down and he just red faced, just angry. And he's screaming at the top of his lungs. I don't know. I couldn't even make out what he said, but he's like, "Ah!" He's shaking. The players turn around. They look at him. They kind of.
Take it easy, buddy.
Yeah. Go tell that to, one of the defensive ends or the offensive linemen. Go get in their face and tell that to them. Let's see how brave you are.
There's one clip, if you could find it, where I don't even know what team the guy played for, but like fucking one of the fans was in the crowd just yelling, "Hey, you're a pussy," this and that, and the guy goes up and runs up into the stands like, "Where you from, homie? What's up? People talking that shit. Shut the fuck up, bitch!" Like that. He gets like right up in the guy's face, and the guy's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. And the player got into the fucking stands. That's what happens. They're fucking like when they threw that fucking drink at Ron Artest. Dude, these guys are men. They're regular fucking people. You know what I'm saying? You fucking throw a drink at a guy, you fucking, when the fuck you expect he's gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah. And I mean, these guys are, 6 foot plus, athletes, man. And security guard ain't gonna stop them, and they're not gonna be fast enough to stop them. You better run,
they
man.
Don't get paid for that.
And if the NFL draft combine has proven anything, I mean, Jordan Davis, 6'6", 340 pounds, ran a 4.5, 4.6, 740.
Crazy,
These big guys will catch you. You're not running. You're not escaping.
For sure, dude. For sure. Kevin Durant is just right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, listen, shut the fuck up and watch the game. That's it. Don't
game.
fucking get the guy thrown out. Just shut the fuck up. Just sit there and shut up.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. And listen, if the guy's fucking cursing you out or he's saying you suck, so what?
Don't
You get paid millions of dollars. Big deal.
Athletes, should be able to handle that criticism, especially if you're a quarterback or a leader of a team, because you're going to have highs and you're going to have lows, and your fan base is going to turn on you. They're going to hate you one week, love you the next week. You're only as good as your last game, and it's rough. And to the fans, man, you guys relax. Steelers fans, you guys are becoming very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. You know what I mean? You're hating on people that wear the uniform, that go out there and they bust their tail every week. They might not be that good. They might not be a good fit for the system, whatever it is. But you guys are cheering when they're getting cut. You're cheering this and that. It's like, relax, man. Worry about your own life. Take care. Is your own life that miserable that you got to somehow take it out on some athlete? These athletes don't care about you. They're making their money. They want to play well. They want to do well. They want to stay in the league. Most of them. Sometimes they don't. They don't care. Whatever it is, it's sports, man. It's not that big of a deal. It's sports.
Yeah. You ever see those guys on Twitter that'll be like, they'll call LeBron LeBum and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, fucking, and like, now fucking Russell Westbrook is really taking offense to people calling him Westbrook at the games and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fucking number one issue right there. You got his wife coming out against it, saying it's harming his kids and shit like that. Listen, man, it's a fucking game. Period. It's a game. You're dribbling the ball. It's fine, man. They can say whatever they want. They pay fucking $400 to go play the game, watch the game. They're making fun of you because you suck now, dude. Especially compared to what you used to. Hey, listen, if you can't win games, they're gonna talk shit. At least give them the opportunity to talk shit, because you can't win a fucking game for shit.
Yeah.
Fucking if Anthony Davis was there, it'd be a whole different story. But Russell Westbrook should have been fucking stepping in, putting up some fucking big numbers, dude. Instead, he's fucking putting up big turnover numbers and fucking air balls and shit like that.
And there comes a time where you just, as a professional athlete, you got to look in the mirror and say, do I still got it? Perfect.
Not like he did.
Yeah. And people need to do that. You reach a point, like, you love the game. I get it. But to play at the high level that's required, with what fans want, what's required by your team in order to win, there's a lot going on. And, perfect example I'll use is Ben Roethlisberger, legend for the Steelers, He did so much, won a lot of games. I don't get it too much into the personal life of players because, you know, that's none of my business. I cheer for whoever wears the uniform. And, you know, he played out. His skills were diminishing, but he still fought. Maybe people say, well, he shouldn't have played this last year. Maybe, but he did. And it's not up to the fans. It was up to him. It was up to the organization. And he went out on his terms. They let him do it. And, you know, good for him. But, you know, he's definitely done. I mean, you watch the last season, you know, he's not, he's done, you know. And so I think he finally realized that. Whereas Tom Brady, on the other hand, you know, retired and he went home and he's like, you know what? I still got it. You know, I still got it. I'm going to do it. And he probably does. He's coming back for another 23rd season. That's insane. But back to the point, you know, yeah, players to a certain point, I think they should be able to handle it up here, mentally handle the criticism, you know, especially if you're a quarterback. I mean, shit, you're going to get criticized regardless no matter who team you're on. You know, professional athletes, wrestlers, entertainers, actors, you know, don't go fighting with people on Twitter, you know, like CM Punk style or whatever it is, just bitter old grumpy people that just jump to conclusions, you know, or I don't know. That's just my advice, you know. And then if you're a fan at a game, boo them, you know, you suck, whatever, that's cool. But if you're going to be there screaming like a maniac, making yourself look like an idiot, especially if you don't know who the players are on the team, take a seat.
Be like, hey, you know, Kyler Murray, your wife's a cunt. Don't say stupid shit, dude. You know what I mean? Don't get out of line. You know what I mean? Like, you suck. That's a shitty shot. Fucking, hey, how about you pass the ball, you idiot? Shit like that is fine. Okay? Yeah. Your wife is a fucking whore. I'm going to kill your family. Shit like that. No, dude, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Fucking relax.
You need to find something in your life that you enjoy. Sports is not that important, man.
Like, one thing I've been seeing though is that AEW has been fucking throwing people out of the fucking arena for yelling at people and talking shit. Like, they threw out the guy with the Nyla Rose shit, which is bullshit. You know what I mean? They threw somebody else out for fucking, you know, screaming at somebody and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck is the big deal? It's wrestling, dude.
These people.
Hey, guess what? We're wrestling fans and we're not that smart, dude. Just fucking let us get rowdy and let us get caught up in the moment. People are getting caught up in the moment and you're throwing them out. People are finally believing in your shit and fucking getting fucking totally invested and you're throwing them out of the building.
These guys would not have made it in the 70s and the 80s, man. I mean, you think about that. Roddy Piper, you know, stabbed. Iron Sheik, you know, people try to kill the Iron Sheik. Same with Sergeant Slaughter. You know, heels. Yeah.
91. Dude, that was 1992, bro. They tried to kill Sergeant Slaughter in 1992. You understand what I'm saying? Like, fucking coming after his ass.
Yeah. You know, just for playing a character. And man, imagine the, you know, the wrestlers of today, you know, going through that with their current mental state. They would end up in a straitjacket, man. They wouldn't have made it. You know, it's sad. Not to say that, you know, the wrestlers back then were a lot tougher mentally, physically too. You know, they were on juice. They were on, you know, all kinds of stuff. You know, you hear about the legends talking about those stories. They didn't let that stuff bother them. I mean, they were legit tough guys. Dude. You know?
Well, they wanted it. They wanted those reactions. They were looking for it. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, there's nothing anybody on Twitter, any wrestling fan, dude, I'm built for that shit, dude. There's nothing anybody that could say to me that will affect my mental health. You know why? Because I don't acknowledge my mental health. That's why. I'm old school, okay? I'm not like you people. I disregard all of that shit, dude. I fucking stay focused on what I gotta do. And if I feel sad, I fucking eat a fucking ice cream and smoke a blunt and fucking have a good fucking day, okay? That's it.
You find something, right? I mean, I could honestly, you could come out here and make all the comments you want. Your podcast sucks, Mr. Fuerte, you're an idiot. I hate your voice. Hey, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, well, thank you for at least watching and giving us a try.
My teeth cost more than you made last month, so fuck you. I don't care.
Yeah, my life is great, man. Okay. You know, quote Nacho Libre, my life is good. So
yes.
All right. So people stop being such sissies. Overall, stop being so crazy. If you're fans, just enjoy shit. Go out there, have fun, enjoy life, find a hobby, find a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. Eat some ice cream, just smoke a blunt, take a drink, take a shot.
That's it.
Relax, people. Twitter's not a real
Drink
place, by the way.
responsibly.
Damn weirdos.
Yeah, Twitter's fucking fake. Tyler, the creator, said it best, dude. He's like, how can you get cyberbullied? Turn the fucking computer off. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn it off.
Turn it off. Delete the app.
That's it.
Simple fix.
That's
Fuck it. All right, man. Well, that's gonna wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Hell of an episode. I'm glad we're finally back, looking to get back on track here, being more consistent. And to everybody who consistently watches and listens, thank you so much. Tell your friends if you like this. Tell your friends. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and a whole bunch of other audio platforms. We're all over the place. Over the Rail Podcast. Mark, any closing comments for you?
No, just check out the Burial Ground on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got the Fat Bastard Apology Tour coming up this in the next couple months. Got a couple people have been very disrespectful and are gonna have to apologize for that. I got a whole bunch of shit going on. We got the Fat Bastard Anger Management Show coming up. I'm working on that. We are putting it together right now. I got a whole bunch of shit going on. So check me out at Wrestling Mark 16. I'm gonna change that next week. It's gonna be back to motherfucking Mark. But right now it's Wrestling Mark 16. Making it happen on Twitter. Check me out anywhere on Instagram. I think I got something going on fucking TikTok and all that bullshit.
All right.
But I got a new Burial Ground coming out tomorrow, which is Saturday, I think. In this world.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Mark. Again, everybody else, thank you so much for listening. We will be back very soon with another episode. Until then, take care of each other. Be good out there.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and go fuck yourself.
You motherfucker!